Amid the bitter cold, some city councillors are proposing changes to get people living outside inside sooner. With more on those proposals, here's Bryan Bicknell.
Not enough people are getting indoors, and those spaces to seek relief from the cold aren't open long enough.
You don't want to see anybody having to spend any length of time outside in this weather.
Susan Stevenson is one of 3 city councillors, along with the deputy mayor, to sign a motion calling for $1.9 million funding for London Cares to be reallocated. She says rather than having the outreach workers deal directly with those on the street, they want to expand services at the community hub at 602 Queens Ave from 5 to 7 days a week with longer hours.
Which would give people access to their basic needs, access to indoor space, washroom, showers, and laundry, which everyone agrees is needed, both in this extreme cold and in any extreme heat situation in the summer.
The motion also calls for changes to the $1 million Project Home program. Councillors want public housing units like 122 Baseline West for high acuity individuals.
So let's focus on the people coming out of the Heart Hub and the Quinton Warner House and make sure that they get housing, that there isn't a gap in service.
Meanwhile, in this winter of punishing cold, there is also an effort to adjust the temperature threshold or change the criteria for when warming centers are opened.
We are trying to open more spaces earlier. So right now, the Tier 3 level gets triggered at -15 with a -20 wind chill. So we're looking to offer some funding to local agencies to open at -5. As well, we would also like to change the trigger for our own warming center at Boyle. So that would be -15 or -20 with wind chill, or when there's an Environment Canada alert.
The proposal is expected to cost about $250,000 for the remainder of the winter. Both motions going to Council's Community and Protective Services Committee on Monday. Bryan Bicknell, CTV News.